O Brasil não soube aproveitar o ciclo de alta no preço dos commodities e, além disso, maltrata seus principais parceiros comerciais. A avaliação foi feita pelo megainvestidor Jim Rogers, que foi um dos criadores do Quantum Fund, um dos mais rentáveis da história do capitalismo. Rogers também tem visão negativa para o futuro da economia americana. Ele acredita que a soma do elevado endividamento, junto com a impressão de moeda pelo Federal Reserve, vai acabar com o dólar dentro dos próximos 20 anos.
Brazil is the world's in the middle of a commodities bull market, and Brazil is one of the great commodity producing countries of the world, and so you should be participating more than you are. In my view, your government has made many mistakes, and that's why things are going wrong in Brazil. Now, your government doesn't think you're making mistakes. They think I'm the one who's wrong. But if they would not put on special tariffs against their trading partners, if they wouldn't put in exchange controls, if they wouldn't prevent capital from coming here and expertise and investing in agriculture. I mean, they keep doing one thing after another. None of these things have been good in history for Brazil or anybody else, but I mean, your government thinks I'm wrong. I happen to think they're wrong. Open up the economy and open up the capital markets and the labor markets and let people come and go and let capital come and go, and stop slapping your friends in the face like the Chinese and like the Koreans, and this country should be one of the great countries of the world. Well, the United States is the largest debtor nation in the history of the world, and the debts are going higher and higher and higher. Nobody in Washington is doing anything about it, unfortunately. And throughout history, when countries have gotten themselves into this position, they always have a crisis or a semi-crisis, and if people are using that currency, they move away. The Spanish currency used to be the world's currency, the Dutch, the Spanish, the Portuguese, the British. But all of that changes as countries change and as countries go into debt and decline. People move to something else, and that's what's happening again. I don't particularly like it. I'm an American, but it's happening. Throughout history, when currency, paper money, or any currency has been debased, yes, people go and they try to find something real that will hold its value. And often that has been gold, silver, precious metals, or copper, brass. It's been other things. And it will be again. I don't know what people will. As I look around the world at the moment, I don't really see another currency that can compete with the dollar. The euro could, but it's got its own problems. Someday it might be the Chinese currency, but I mean, it's a blocked currency at the moment, so that's an absurd proposition. So people may very well grab for gold or a basket of commodities because I don't see any other paper money to replace the dollar in the foreseeable future.
Are you buying gold?
I own gold. I'm not buying gold at the moment. I've been owning gold for many years. When gold went down to 12.
Physical gold or paper gold? All right.
I have some physical gold right here in my pocket. You never know when you might need it. You never know when I have a little silver too. You never know. You know, depends on how things are. Yes, I own physical gold. I own physical silver. I own more physical gold and silver. No, I own paper gold and silver as well. China has had an inflation problem and a property bubble, and so they have been trying to cool things off. Rightly so, if you ask me. They've been doing the right thing. I would have done it faster. I would have done it tougher if I would do it. But I'm not Chinese. They don't have to listen to me, and they're not. And I'm not Brazilian. Brazil doesn't have to listen to me either, and they're not. It will, obviously, if you have a major customer of anything buying less, it's less demand, and it causes pressure on prices. That's going to continue as long as China continues to try to slow down. But there are other people with problems too. Japan, Europe, America. I mean, America, Europe, and Japan are 10 times as big as the Chinese economy. Everybody says, well, China. Yes, fine, but I want to repeat. China is 1/10 the size of the American, European, and Japanese economies. So you better worry about the big boys more than the little boys, even though the little boys are growing very quickly.